here for the interview today too?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
This is Emma, and according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, she is an ENTP, which means she's extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Laura.
This is Laura, and according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, she is an ISFJ, which means she's introverted, sensing, feeling, and judging.
Oh, well, how are you feeling about the interview today?
I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Yeah, that's understandable. I think I'm pretty ready for it. I feel excited, yeah. I think that I have a lot of the skills that they'll be looking for, so I feel good.
Well, good luck. I'm sure you'll do great.
Oh, thanks, you too.
Hello ladies, today we will require you to complete the Myers-Briggs personality assessment. The reason our company has chosen to use personality tests in hiring processes is because we feel as though it provides us with knowledge of how the applicants may perform, allowing us to better determine your suitability for the position. This helps to keep production high and turnover rates low. So here are the tests. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. When you're done, you may bring them to me or have a seat and wait for your interview.
I could try to answer in a desirable way so that they'll hire me. This is a limitation of personality tests, as they can be subject to faking, a lack of job relatedness, and they do not assess performance, motivation, or values. Before interviewing the candidates, managers Abby and Antonio are considering these limitations and discussing whether personality tests will be useful in hiring. For Emma, the MBTI results tell them she is extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and perceiving. They will assess how well this fits the sales representative position and whether hiring this personality type would be good for the company.
I really think that incorporating personality tests into our hiring process is going to be effective in helping us choose the right candidate. Don't you, Antonio?
I don't know. I have mixed reviews about their uses in the companies.
Well, Emma's extroversion may show that she could be a good fit for this position, and it may actually make her more likely to be satisfied with her work. This would be good to reduce turnover, as she would be more likely to stay with the company.
But how reliable are these tests? Do they specifically relate to the job position?
Well, some have shown a lack of job relatedness, and they don't really assess the person's motivation or values. But I think that they could be helpful for us to come up with some questions and set up a good job for them that they would be comfortable with.
Ah, I see. So they can give us more information that can help us with our decision.
Yeah, and they can reduce our own biases.
All right, let's look over the results and let's come up with more questions for Emma.
Emma Billings, we're ready for you now.
Oh, great, thank you. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma.
Please, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
So, Natasha brought us your personality assessment test. We have glanced at it for a while and we just wanted to ask you a few questions about yourself. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
The traits identified for personality describe behaviors that are consistently stable for any given person. The purpose of the assessment of personality is to correctly determine characteristics of an individual and to discern whether those characteristics would fit the job position or another field of work. The effectiveness of the test has been shown to have 40% predictability for performance, and the test can be administered at low cost while also only requiring a short amount of time to complete. Some researchers consider these tests useful in that they help to design questions for follow-up interviews and determine if the interviewee would be comfortable within the job role being applied for. They also set roles and responsibilities that the individual in hiring would be comfortable with.
So, what would you say would be your greatest strengths and your weaknesses?
Well, for my strengths, I think they consist of my ability to adapt to new environments. I pull together new ideas and motivate others to do the same. My weaknesses include being intolerant of other individuals when they're unable to back up their ideas with facts and statistics.
Thank you. What can you do better for us than the other applicants?
While I think that I bring a creative and unique and knowledgeable perspective to the table, providing new ideas and solutions to problems as mentioned previously, I am persistent, energetic, and charismatic, and I will put in as much time and effort as it takes to accomplish a task correctly.
Now let's have a look at the next candidate, Laura Fanjoy. On her MBTI, it showed that she is an ISFJ personality. So, characteristic traits of someone with this personality include being supportive, reliable, and good with assisting others and resolving issues. However, they also tend to be shy, take criticism personally, and are reluctant to a changing environment.
Those traits aren't as applicable to the specific position as the ones that Emma has shown us. But I don't think we should just rule her out just on that alone.
I agree. People that fall within the feeling dimension of the MBTI are known to stress the importance of relationships. They value group dynamics, and this can lead to increased interpersonal stress in their lives. Well, let's bring her in and see if we can gauge her motivation levels and whether her values match the company's, since the MBTI does not provide us with that information.
Abby and Antonio decided to hire both Emma and Laura. Laura's job was modified to suit her personality, but after only 1 year with the company, Laura decided to leave. MBTIs are not only useful for employers, but also for the individuals to find out more about themselves and their strengths. Now Laura is completing the MBTI to determine a job position that would be better suited for her personality. Emma is now being considered for a managerial position at the company. Abby and Antonio are using the Big 5 personality test to assess Emma. This personality test is similar to the MBTI in that it characterizes traits by dimensions. However, it differs from the MBTI as it is unidimensional and the scores are ranked between high and low values. The traits tested for include extroversion, openness to experience, agreeableness, conscientiousness, and neuroticism or emotional stability. Using the Big 5 personality indicator, it was determined that high conscientiousness, low neuroticism, and high extroversion were correlated with managerial level position.
It says she has high conscientiousness and neuroticism. What does that mean?
Well, high conscientiousness is great as it's been shown to be common among successful managers. She's achievement-oriented, orderly, and self-disciplined. High neuroticism, on the other hand, isn't too good. She's prone to stress, tense, and maybe quite nervous.
But she's also an extrovert.
That's great. If she's extroverted, she will also be assertive and dominant. Emma, do you have a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, Antonio and I, we have some pretty exciting news to share with you.
What's that?
We are going to be offering you a promotion.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.